want to remind you to silence your cell phones for the meeting. We're going to open our meeting then with the singing of the Grand Old Flag, Pledge Allegiance, and the Kiwanis Pledge. And Roberta Williams will be leading in those songs. And the invocation will be given by Jackie Evans, and John Baer will be on the piano.
Okay, so we're doing this in honor of Flag Day coming up, and because of that, I'm going to give you also a little history of the Pledge of Allegiance, which we're going to be doing soon. So the Pledge of Allegiance was written in 1892 by a minister named Francis Bellamy, and he wrote it to be published in a youth's companion magazine. And the original pledge said, "I pledge allegiance to my flag and the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all." And his idea was, by not specifying what flag, that it could be used by any country in the world. That hasn't happened, I don't think, but that was his idea. Well, in the 1920s, they decided, because of a lot of immigration, that they needed to make it more clear whose flag it was. And so that was when they added, "I pledge allegiance to the flag and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all," and they added "of America" in there to make, so we knew it was our flag. And then in 1954, Eisenhower added the part about God because of the communist scare. They wanted us not to be like the communists, and so they added "under God" in 1954. And so Congress accepted that version of it in 1954. And in 1942, President Roosevelt signed a law specifying that the pledge should be rendered by standing with the right hand over your heart. Before World War II, it was done like this. And so they didn't think that was very good. So they changed it to your hand over your heart. So first we're going to sing Grand Old Flag, and then we will say the pledge. John. As our country's flag signifies purity, valor, and justice, may we as true Kiwanis exemplify these virtues as we serve the children of the world. Please remain standing.
Let us be in the attitude of prayer. Lord of hope and promise, as we gather for this Kiwanis meeting, we ask for your guidance as we strive to empower children to build a brighter future. Grant us the wisdom to inspire, the courage to lead, and the humility to learn from those we serve. May our work open doors of opportunity for the next generation, equipping them with the tools they need to succeed. Bless this club, its members, and all who partner with us to create a world where every child has a chance to shine. In your holy name we pray. Amen. I want to thank Kathy Thompson. She used this prayer last week because she thought it was going to be the celebration. And I thought, oh, I've got to use it this week too. So thank you, Kathy.
Okay, Jackie Evans is our scholarship chair, and she's going to introduce our scholarship recipients today.
First off, my inhaler makes me hoarse, so I'm sorry about that. I can't help it. As he said, I'm Jackie Evans, and I'm the scholarship chairman for the Golden Kiwanis. It's my honor to welcome you scholars and parents to the celebration. Our scholarship program is a very important part of our mission to support the youth of the world. Since 2009, we have awarded 70 scholarships, totaling over $69,000. This year, we had 128 applications for academic and 26 for trade scholarships, totaling 154 applications. This is more than twice what we usually have. Each application was evaluated by 4 persons, 2 Kiwanians and 2 from the heart of Illinois Community Foundation. It used to just be the Community Foundation. I had a hard time getting through this. Now, this next person I'm going to introduce was mainly responsible for that terrific response. Andrea Gerhard went to all the high schools, spoke to as many students as she could, and I know that's why we had so many. She also was on the team. In fact, she's the chair of the scholarship committee for the Heartland Community Fund. And I think she wants to say just a few words. Here's the travel.
There it is. Good morning. Yes, first I just want to give a major shout out to Jackie and her entire scholarship committee. They definitely had their work cut out for them this year. We had upgraded the scholarship portal at the Heart of Illinois Community Foundation this year to the universal application. So students were truly filling out one application to match to multiple opportunities, and it really increased their chances of matching to more lucrative scholarships that way. And clearly, it was a success because we had so many additional applicants that we hadn't had before. But also this particular class of seniors has just been outstanding. There's a lot of outstanding academics and service and just commitment to their studies, which shines through in the recipients that you have this year. You truly have the cream of the crop that have received your scholarships this year, not only the traditional scholarship, the 5 recipients, but also the first recipient of the trade scholarship, Mr. Caleb Reed. So just thank you again for continuing to invest in this fund and providing these opportunities, and being able to just expand that to $1,500 awards this year was incredible. So thank you. Applause to each and every one of you, and particularly Jackie.
Now, I'd like, as a traveling mind, each student to introduce themselves and their parents. Let's start with Addyson.
Good morning, my name is Addyson Hodges, and this is my mother Malia and my dad Aaron.
Good morning, my name is Caleb Reed. I'm here with my dad James Reed, my mom Ecstasy Reed, and my little brother Nora Reed.
Good morning, my name is Nora Roush, and I'm here with my dad Matt Roush, and unfortunately my mom is not here because I took her car key on accident.
Good
I'm here with my mom, Ramona Mart, and my dad, Andrew Mart. My name is Hunter Mart.
I had a phone call from Cameron Johnson this morning, and she had her car had broken down in the street, and someone she's one of our recipients, had pushed it to the side of the road. And we didn't think she was going to come because she was very upset because she couldn't get a hold of anybody at that time to come help her. But anyway, I just got a text from her saying that her parents picked her up and she's on her way. So when she comes in, she'll just join the table here. Well, now we'd like to hear a little bit about each one of you. And Addison, since your mom has to leave and get back to work, well, we all take a vacation here, but anyway, would you please come up here and tell us about yourself?
Like I said, my name is Addyson Hodges. I just graduated last month from Mount Zion High School. While there, I was involved in many clubs. I was in my school's Key Club, and I was also involved in the National Honor Society, Students Against Destructive Decisions, and Fellowship of Christian Athletes. I was in 2 extracurriculars. Show choir, I was in both of their groups, both Swing Stations and Lay Femme. We go and we compete almost every weekend in February and March, and so my schedule is very packed then, but I love doing it. My future plans are to go to the University of Illinois, and I first am going to earn my bachelor's in speech and hearing sciences, and then later on get my master's so I can become a pediatric speech therapist.
We have a certificate of appreciation and a very nice view. I never knew how nice it was. Okay. Next, I have Nora.
Hi, my name is Nora. I just graduated from Meridian High School, where I was also very busy in high school. I maintained 2 jobs while also participating in track and volleyball. And I also am the vice president of our FCS club, Fun Community Service. I'm the secretary of student council. I was the secretary of our National Honor Society, and I was also in Students Against Destructive Decisions. And I plan to go to Coastal Carolina University in South Carolina to major in biology, pre-optometry.
Thank you very much. Next, we have Hunter.
Good morning. I'm from Sangamon High School. I just recently graduated. While in high school, I was a captain of football and soccer teams, where I played all 4 years throughout my high school. I was class president all 4 years throughout my high school, and also my last year as a senior, I was NHS president, as well as an NHS member my junior year. Throughout high school, they learn a lot. I'm looking forward to keep going and learning more in college. I'm going to go to SIUE. I'm going to double major in political science and mechanical engineering. And after I obtain those degrees, I'm going to go to law school and become a patent attorney. Thank you.
And Caleb.
Hi there, I'm Caleb Reed. I graduated from UB Christian School this past month. While there, I served as the NHS president, student government representative, was the first student accepted to the ILMEA all district and all state bands from my school. Band was really the biggest thing for me. In college, I'm going to Minnesota State College Southeast to study band instrument repair.
Caleb is our here yet. She comes in while we're still doing the program, or maybe if she comes in sometime we can put her in. Thanks to all of you. We wish you the best in the future, and college, and in your future endeavors. Also, I have some people in Golden K I'd like to thank. I'd like to thank Linda and Matt Turner, and my committee, Dan Seabach, Sally Williams, Ron Black, Jackie Woodward, and Kathy Thompson. And let's give our scholars another big hand. You can either stay for our meeting that lasts about a half hour, or you're welcome to go now, whichever you'd rather.
Good morning. Let's try it. Come on. Good morning. Good morning. All right, that's good. Well, not to be disappointing, I've got a word for you. So, Derek, we can have the word. Okay. Deck of the darky. Deck of the darky. Gotta be able to get this one going. Gerhard.
Dedicate.
Nope, that's not it. Well, the ruling part I got is correct. Yes.
10 dorks.
10 what?
A team of 10 dorks.
No.
A period of 10 years of ruling.
Well, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Ruling for a decade.
Not quite. You're all around it. You gotta look at this now. You got the ruling part, you got the DECA part.
10 years without a ruler?
It's governing by a group of 10. Yeah. All right. Okay. Linda, our attendance for today.
Oh, sorry. Today we have 48 members present. We had 12 guests, one speaker, total of 61.
Okay, health report, Roberta.
Just an update on Marcia. She has started her chemotherapy. She is doing well so far and coming along, so keep her in your thoughts.
Okay, very good. Birthdays and anniversaries with Charles.
Here you go, Charles.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
These are birthdays and anniversaries from the 14th through the 20th. And on the 14th, Norma Finfrock. And she'll be about 37. Let's sing. Birthday to you. 69 years. On the 17th, Jack and Barbara Ann McCoy, 65 years. On the 20th, Michael Zia and Linda Castleman, 56 years. Let's sing. And Kevin left me with a quote from Bob Hope. Don't people know they don't have to heckle the president? That's what Congress is for.
All right. Announcements. Kyle?
Good morning. Well, we're finally getting to Friday. The golf outing is this Friday. Everything seems to be rolling into shape, hopefully. Looks like we're going to have 13 groups. We were kind of hoping for a couple more. We would like to try to shoot for 18 if we could have, but we're very happy with that. One of the groups is a twosome, so if you know of anybody who would like to play, we have an opening for 2 people. So just get a hold of Joel or I, and we will take care of that for you. Friday morning, we need some volunteers out at the golf course just to help set up the banquet area at 9 o'clock. Probably take about an hour and a half at the most. So if you'd like to pitch in, set up the tables, and that sort of thing, please come out at 9 o'clock. We would definitely appreciate it. The social hour is from 5 to 6. Dinner follows at 6 o'clock sharp. For the silent auction and the 50-50, we are working on setting up accepting credit cards, but we are not at that stage right now. So if you're going to purchase anything, it has to be either cash or a check. So don't forget your checkbook, because I know you'll want to buy stuff. Okay, and the last thing is say a prayer or cross your fingers or whatever, so that we have good weather this Friday. Right now it's, I don't even want to jinx this, but right now it looks pretty good. So let's hope we have nice weather. I think it's going to be a really fun day. I do want to say everybody on the teams that have been working, the committee, they've done a great job. And sometimes we wait to see how things turn out to throw a bouquet their way, but everybody has really worked hard, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you.
Okay, thanks, Scott. Gary?
I know you've been busy. This has been one of the most busiest months that we've had this year. But on the 18th is the senior ribbon, and I still need 3 cart drivers. And if I don't get the 3 from this group, then I may have to go to Rotary or somewhere, one of the other groups, or maybe the homeless shelter. But I'll come up with the other 3, but I'd much rather that it be 3.
You don't want
this group. Thank you.
Let's find the 3 people. Thanks, Gary. Linda Thomas.
This is from Paula Lukenbell, and she's picking up 2 picnic tables this next Thursday, but she's having a lid sorting this Monday. And it's as usual, 9 to noon, early birds at 8:30. She's sorry that it's on top of the kite day. Yeah, she's very sorry. But she has to go Thursday to get the picnic tables, and with her schedule, you know, she's working at Menards really early hours, and so she needs to do it Monday. So if anybody's not doing the kites, please come to the zoo, is where it'll be, okay? And then also, I put over here for Donna Dash, we're driving the tennis workers this week, and the sheet's over there if you want to check when you work.
Okay. Kite has priority, right? Kite Day has priority.
I just want to give a reminder, on next Monday, June 15th, we are having Kite Day, and we are going to have 45 kids there. Yeah, so anybody who wants to be there from 8 to 11:30, I would greatly appreciate the help. And these are probably kids that have never flown a kite before. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a great experience. And the nice thing is, this is the result of our first Kite Day, that we are now having a second Kite Day, which is really great and speaks good of the club.
And that's at Centerwick Park?
At Centerwick Park, yes.
All right, very good. Okay. That covers my list, unless there's somebody else who's got something. Oh, there's it.
Just a reminder that Just a reminder that I still have 50-50 tickets up here, but I will be selling them Friday out at the golf outing. And just kind of let you know, at the moment, we have $600 in the pot. So that would be $300 to the winner. So hopefully, it'll be a little bit more than that come Friday. So, thank you.
Okay, very good. All right. Tom?
Well, we had our board meeting last Monday and had a few things on the agenda that I think we got finished, but don't forget that we have our 45th birthday celebration next week here. And the other item that I wanted to mention is that our II convention is coming up in Springfield on July 31st to August 2nd. And if anyone is interested in being a delegate, we can have 3 delegates. Please let me know. Okay. Moving on to 50-50.
Okay, today we took in $92 in sales and donations, so $46 to the pot and $46 to admin. That brings the pot today to $288. Last 3 digits are 674. 674.
Okay, Roberta Williams. Right. No winner today? Okay. All right, so happy jug. Who's happy?
I have a couple dollars here. I put flyers on your table. I'm very happy to be singing in the Memory Keepers Chorus, which is a chorus for people who have memory loss and helpers. At this point, I'm still a helper. And our concert is Saturday morning at 11 o'clock at Life Foursquare Church. For $10, you get a concert with lots of songs you know, like Monday, Monday, and Happy Together, and You've Got a Friend. Songs from a lot of our youths for us that will be sung. And you also get lunch. So, hope to see some of you there.
Yes, I am sorry that I'm going to miss the dinner at the golf outing, but I am happy that I'm going to the Dodger game up at Guaranteed Rate Park or something, used to the White Sox game, so go Dodgers.
Well, I'm really happy because this Saturday is Flag Day. It's also my mother's 115th birthday. Obviously, she's not with us anymore, but she always told me they put the flags out for her. And up to a certain age, I did get an education and find out my mother wasn't always telling me the truth. So, and I'm also happy that the tennis is going so well. Now, I will just say, you go drive when you signed up, no matter what the weather is. Because if they get there, they gotta get back. And if they're at the conference center, and it lets up at all, and they're squeegeeing the court, and blowing the courts, and vacuuming the courts, they have to be there to report at their time, or they get disqualified. So shuttling them back and forth is very important. If you have any trouble, call me. Had a couple calls, we switched things around, and things worked out great. Chuck is forever grateful to us. He just really appreciates us so much. So I appreciate that. And because I appreciate my drivers, all of you who have driven, come and get a flag after the meeting. Okay?
Sunday I drove the ladies at the tennis courts, and that can be very rewarding. I got a $10 tip, first ever, so I'm going to donate that. And then Monday, sorting lids, I found 57 cents, so I'll donate that.
He just reminded me, I got a $5 tip too yesterday. Tried to turn it down, but the guy insisted.
I was happy I got to drive this morning. I'm putting in $5. First, I went there early, and Chuck was really stressed out trying to get everything set up, so I was able to help him and help him de-stress. But I didn't de-stress him enough because he didn't give me the correct key. And I said, the car says the key's not in here. Because he had been in it to show me something, and then he left. So he come back and he started it. He said, yeah, that's the correct key. Go. He gives me $60 to gas it up. I get to the gas station. You know, it's not going to restart. He showed up a few minutes later. He said, oh, I forgot. I did have the key in that pouch that you can carry on the front of you. Sorry about that. But I really appreciate the 4 ladies that I got to meet this morning. 2 from Texas. 1 from Asia and 1 from Israel.
I'm putting $1.25 in, and this is dollars for the fact that we finally have a trade scholarship and had a recipient today. The quarter came out of a lid as I was sorting lids on Monday, so there we go.
Okay. Anyone else? Gary over there.
We on? I'm happy. I was in the hospital for 2 weeks, nursing home for 6. Now I'm back at my own home and getting around pretty good.
Glad to have you back, Gary. Okay, there's one other thing I forgot to mention from last Monday's board meeting, and that is John Baird is announcing that he's retiring from being the treasurer, but he's giving us a little lead time until September 30th of 2027. But that means we can't just wait until then. We got to start looking for somebody to replace John, and that's not gonna be easy. Okay, so keep that in mind, and John, we love you, and keep up the good work. All right, storyteller.
I have one more announcement.
Oh, yes.
Reminding people, next week we're going to be celebrating our 45th birthday, and there won't be donuts here. We're going to have cupcakes and ice cream, so just a heads up.
Yeah. Be a nice day. Sure to come. Okay, our storyteller is Gerhard.
Okay, first of all, for all of you who found money in the lids and haven't turned it in, the bar has been set high, so next week we expect everybody to come forward and put all the money that they got out of the lids back into the jars, okay? That's your assignment for next week. And the other thing is, if you don't, nobody really knows either, so for sure. Okay, this is a Sven, Ole, and Lars joke. All right, a truth, I should say. And they worked together in a fish cannery. And one day on the job, there was a horrible, horrible accident. And Ole was killed. And they worked together, but they didn't really know each other's family or anything about them. And so the supervisor comes and he says, Lars and Sven, he said, you were his best friend. I think it would be appropriate for you to go and give the message and the condolences to the family. And they says, oh, I don't know, I'm not a very good speaker, and this, that. And he says, well, you just need to remember, you need to be very caring. You need to be very concerned. You need to be extremely compassionate. You need to, listen to them and respond in a loving fashion. Says, okay, we can try to do that. All right, and so they drive to the home and they go and they knock on the door, and this lady comes forward and they said, is this the home of Ole Larson? And she says, yes it is. And they looked at, Lars looked at her and he said, are you Ole's widow? And she says, why no? I'm Ole's wife. Ole is not dead. And Sven said, bullshit.
Silence over the group. Okay, next week is our 45th club birthday, so be sure to be here. We are Golden K Kiwanis. We enjoy changing the world for the better by serving children and others, and we are adjourned.